Alright, you Bampot ball bags, here we are for another movie. Today we're talking about 2005's Wild Country. The poster has classic creature feature vibes, but I'll say the bit of text ruins it. There's no escape from the beast within. Not that it isn't telegraphed early on that it's a werewolf film, but I think that would be something best left off the poster. The European box art leans into this even more, so it's a werewolf film. Which is good, because I love werewolf movies. Like, a lot. So what does IMDb have to say about it? In Glasgow, the teenage single mother Kellyanne is forced by Father Stephen to deliver her baby boy for adoption. 6 weeks later, Father Steve organizes a hike in the countryside with the youths David, Louise, Mark, and Kellyanne and leaves them alone in the Scottish Highlands. He shows the meeting point on a map and tells them that he would wait for them in the inn on the next day. Out of the blue, Kellyanne's ex-boyfriend Lee joins the group, invited by David. While hiking, the group stumbles with a weird shepherd, and later Lee puts the man on the run. During the night, Kellyanne overhears the cry of a baby, and she goes with Lee to a derelict old castle where they find an abandoned baby in the middle of dead bodies. Soon, the group is hunted down by a deadly wolf-like creature and has to decide whether they hide or fight to survive. Well, that's very detailed. Probably because they didn't submit a synopsis, and that's a viewer submission. Thanks, Carlo. So this has the feel and tone of pretty much any other creature versus teens in the woods movie, but where it stands out, aside from the Scottish accents, the creature looks great. It has the feel of a monster out of the movie Willow or something. You know, like 80s goodness. Peppered in are some good effects in the form of gruesome deaths. And the monster is this great mix of practical and digital in the proper ratio, which for 2005 was a hard thing to come by. Made for a really enjoyable watch. The biggest shock in this movie is the fact that Peter Capaldi is in it. He plays Father Steve, and you see some Capaldi ass. This is definitely a recommend from me. It's short and sweet, coming in at only an hour 7. It's available on Amazon Prime, though you do need to rent it. That's all I have to say about it. Go check it out. Let me know in those comments below what you thought about it. As always, don't die in a fire. We'll see you next time, and fuck off.
Just daggers, you know that he's the sharpest in the shed with content, so killer that he left them all for dead. Yeah, cause like I said, no, he don't do this just for fun. Never stop until the top because he's going #1. Just daggers, always cutting through the competition. Everybody listen, homie, he came up here on a mission. Got him wishing that he could take a break to stunt, but the point's to stay sharp, never going blunt. Just daggers, just daggers, just daggers, just daggers, just daggers, just daggers. This is point, cause you know he stays sharp. Just daggers, just daggers, just daggers, just daggers.